You may have heard the phrase, "it takes a village to raise a child," used in the U.S. as an expression of the difficulties raising children. But have you seen U.S. communities do this? Michaeline Doucleff, author of Hunt, Gather, Parent, interviewed collectivistic cultural communities with her daughter to understand how the context people grow up in informs their communal connections and parenting style. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, there is a community called the Efe, who form what Doucleff refers to as a baby SWAT team, right after a baby is born. In this community, responsibilities for children are not placed solely on their birth parents, but are distributed. Every community member spends time taking care of children even if they are not blood related. This approach is called AlloParenting. Anthropologist Mel Konner explained in Doucleff's book that fussing babies have more needs than one mother can meet. Children move between caregivers every 15 minutes, and after 3 weeks, an infant has spent 40% of its time with allo mothers. With this method of parenting, the mother gets a break to meet her own needs or work, while an allo mother watches over the child. Like Doucleff, cultural psychologist Barbara Rogoff has also researched cultural differences between approaches to parenting. In her book, The Cultural Nature of Human Development, she finds that the community functions as caregiver in many indigenous collectivistic populations. Involving a larger network with one's children yields better relationships and bandwidth between parent and child. Upon hearing this, though, a parent may be worried that their child won't have a strong bond with them. But in the Efe community, infants are still able to distinguish between who is their mother and who is caregiver, as researched by Morelli and Tronick in 1991. In my community, white middle-class Americans, we can use this concept to create networks of support between families, but not only could my community benefit, but every parent and child struggling with burnout. Doucleff also explains that inviting friends and family over to have dinner with children creates stronger friendships using a collectivistic approach to parenting. I invite mothers and parents to create support groups to avoid parenting alone. These children will be less isolated, have a wider worldview, with relaxed, happy parents.